beginning, John says, was the Word. And the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that was made. In him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. And the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness cannot overcome or overwhelm it. So to know and incrementally comprehend the very thoughts and mind of God and how he operates, that's the meaning of life. To be able to say with a certainty that defies all criticism that God permits you access to the portals of his internal workings. Think about that. To think that God will allow and permit us mere mortals, broken and despoiled vessels, to have access to his internal workshop. Wow. Isn't it something that we have capacity to at least in part? Paul says we know in part, but then we will know in full, even as we are fully known, to know what God's internal workings are and to get a look and a view into his internal workshop. This to me, by definition, is perfection, or what the scripture calls completion. The mind of God, the thoughts of God, the impressions of God. What in the world does this mean? This means that you have to purge any and all vestiges of lingering sentiments of anger and corruption and angst and jealousies out of your soul. These are not a part of God's Spirit. These are not a part of the presence of God. You have to work really hard in your life to purge all vestiges, all lingerings of the sentiments of anger and corruption and angst and jealousy. You have to rid yourself of greed and envies. Means you have to wish and seek only for good and for goodness. And occasionally, you and I meet a person like that. And when we meet them, we see reflected back the image and the persona of God. I send you much love. I send you much courage. I send you much peace. And I send you the great affirmation that you can know the mind of God. If you want to talk to me, go to stevebonenberger.com and send me and leave me a message. If you want to private message me here, just simply do so. I respond to everyone. Leave us a note in the comments section below. I'm Steve Bonenberger. This is Writers and Creatives. Travel far.